like a 15-minute, right? We'll start seated, we'll definitely stand up. Because maybe you've been sitting all morning or all day. Whoever might be watching this recording. We're here for just a few moments. Allow the eyes to gently close and root the soles of both feet to the earth. Allow the spine to ascend to the sun. Maybe you've been sitting at the computer typing or slouching or something like this. Notice your posture in your chair. Just adjusting the posture can shift our moods, shift our mood. Connecting with the heartbeat of the earth, coming into rhythm. When we come into rhythm, we come into balance. We shift into that calm center of the storm that is our heart space. Feel energy flow up from the center of the earth through the soles of the feet, spiral around the legs, flow up through the hips. See with your mind's eye a glowing orb of energy at the base of your spine. Watch as double helix of liquid light flows out from this ball of energy and spirals around your spinal column, flowing all the way up to the top of your head and shining up the crown of your head up into the sky. If this was all you had time for, this would be something. Just this little meditation rooting into the light of the earth and connecting with the central sun. We have time for some more today, so we'll keep the practice going. Full breath in, reach fingertips to the stars. Exhale, bend into the right elbow, let the right hand come to the base of the neck. Let the left hand take hold of the right elbow. Stay lifted. Notice if you want to round over. Stay lifted, open heart. Lean out over to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. And draw the belly button towards the back of the spine. Come back to center. Reach fingertips to the stars. Spread the fingers wide. And exhale, allow your arms to float down by your sides, shining your fingertips down towards the center of the earth. Root down through feet, reach fingertips to the stars. Let's go to the other side with that. So now this time, bending into the left elbow, let the right hand take hold of it. Stay lifted, open heart. Lean out over to the right. Breathe up and down the left side of the body. Belly button pulling in and up. Come back to center. Reach fingertips to the stars. Spread the fingers wide. And exhale, let hands rest on knees, face down. You might want to shimmy a little further, a little towards the front of the chair here. Just a little seated cat-cow flow. So you stay right where you are. I'm going to turn the chair so you can see what I'm doing. Shimmy forward, hands on thighs. Inhale, lift the heart. So the shoulders slide back and down. Oh, good stuff. And exhale, allow the chin to come towards the heart and around the spine. You might use your hands on your knees to like hang from your knees. And just flow like this at your own pace. Moving with your breath, we get to add the breath to this flow. Feeling the shoulder blades slide away from each other in your seated cat and the heart open in your seated cow. 2 more flows like this. Coming back to your neutral spine. You stay right where you are. I'm going to move my chair. Bring your arms down by your sides, belly button pulling in and up. And sway a little, lean from side to side. As you do, slide the opposite arm up that side of the body. Okay, now really use the abdominals here, like your abdominals are a fulcrum that you're tipping from side to side with. So this is lower abs, not lower back. Getting into the obliques. Diane loves this one. All 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Shine fingertips down towards the earth. Place right hand on the heart. Reach left fingertips to the stars and then glide that left arm back. So roll through the shoulder. Wake it up. And shine left fingertips towards the front of the room. Wrap right arm underneath the left. Yes, either stay right here. This is already quite a bit happening. Or go ahead, spiral. Let your hips stay right where they're at. Rotate. Spiral to your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. And coming back to center. Let hands come to thighs. Okay, so you can either stay right here. You could go ahead and hang right over your thighs, like take hold of opposite elbows. Some of us might lift the hips up and come into ragdoll. So either stay seated on your chair or lift your hips up. There might be quite a bit of a bend into the knees. Maybe you heel-toe your feet a little bit further apart. Inhale. Breathe into the armpits. Exhale. And we'll sit right back down on the chair. So be right, make sure you've got, make sure when you sit down, the chair is there, right? Yep, there we go. Inhale, reach fingertips to the stars. Exhale, left hand on the heart. Now take some rotations through this right shoulder. Wake it up. Breathe into the arm as you move. Moving through water. Imagine you're moving through water. Right. Shine those right fingertips forward. Wrap right arm, or left arm underneath the right. Yeah, either stay right here, there's already quite a bit happening. Or go ahead, root down through your feet, rooting to your sits bones, spiral to your left. So the hips might want to rotate with you. See if you can keep your hips right where they are. So this rotation comes from the rib cage up. Breathe in. Breathe out. And unwind back to center. Let hands come to thighs, face down. Let's go ahead and stand right up. So stand up, come to the back of your chair. Or standing downward facing dog. So hands to the back of the chair. Walk your feet back far enough that you extend, your shoulders might come in line with your hips as long as that feels okay. So hopefully you've got a chair that's sturdy and not a wheelie chair. Okay, so you can stay right here, or go ahead, let your head hang heavy. Maybe bending into the knees a little bit more as that feels comfortable. Standing downward facing dog. 3 more cycles of breath here. Feel the spine lengthen. Breathe into the upper back, breathe into the shoulders, breathe into the hips. Exhale, let it feel like a sigh in your entire body. And bend into knees. Really feel your hands in the back of the chair. Begin to walk your feet up towards the back of your chair. Inhale, reach fingertips to the stars. Like you could lift right up off the planets. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. And bring your hands once again to the chair. Walk your feet back just a little tiny bit this time, not all the way. Bending to your knees. Be sure your knees aren't going past your toes, so this is just a little bend. Right ankle comes just above and to the outside of the left knee, so you're making a figure four. Bending into actually send the hips back. Rather than thinking of bending into this knee, it's going to happen naturally. The knee's going to bend, this left knee. Send the hips back so you get this nice stretch. This is standing pigeon. Now hands can stay to the chair. Yeah, maybe your forearms come to the chair as long as that feels sturdy. If you feel like you want to adjust where your foot is, go right ahead and do that. Stand right up, adjust where that left foot is, and dive back into your standing pigeon. Breathe in. Breathe out. And bring hands securely to the back of the chair. Lengthen the left leg. Let your right foot come down to meet the left. And take this from side to side. So bend into left knee, lengthen the right leg. Other side, bend into right knee, lengthen the left leg. You might dip a little bit up from side to side. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't have to look like anything in particular. Just move your body in a fluid circular way instead of linear. There we go. Okay. Coming back to center, lift all 10 toes up off the earth. Just to see what that feels like. And allow your toes to connect back down with the earth, bend back into the knees. We have our standing pigeon on the other side. So a little bend into the knees don't go past the toes, hands securely on the back of the chair. Lift the left heel, left leg. Left ankle comes just above into the outside of the right knee. Then send the hips back. As you do, the right knee is going to bend naturally. So rather than bend the knee, see how I shifted forward? That's a lot on the knee. Send the hips back. There we go. Okay. So you can have hands to the chair, you can have forearms to the chair. Try flexing the left foot, see what happens to the stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Bring hands securely to the back of the chair. Lift to rise. Let that left foot come down to meet the right. And then once again, roll through the spine, bend into left knee, lengthen the right leg. Leans back behind you. Coming back to neutral. Take a step forward. Root down, lift to rise. Reach fingertips to the stars. And exhale, allow your arms to come down by your sides. And either take hold of opposite elbows back behind you. You might stay right here, this could be enough. Maybe heel toe your feet a little bit further apart so you really feel rooted to the earth. And some of us might interlace fingers, keeping this packet that is your interlaced fingers on your sacrum. Some of us might send the knuckles down towards the earth. If anything, if you go a little bit further and it makes you feel like you can't breathe, ease back. The breath is super important. So we're able to breathe freely and fully in all postures. Inhale. Exhale. And gently free the fingers. Roll through the wrists. I'm just kind of like, let that roll maybe shake it out a little bit. And bring your hands to the back of the chair once again. Heel toe the feet a little bit closer together. You might want to step forward for this one. Slide the right foot back. Spin the right heel down. So you've got left knee above the left ankle. Warrior two stance. Right toes are shining. I might be opposite you right now. Right toes are shining. See how my foot's perpendicular? Left toes are shining towards the chair. Now, you can reach your right arm back behind you. This is your warrior two. If you want, lift your left arm too. Breathe in. Breathe out. You either stay right here or bring your right forearm to your lower back. Yes. Reach left fingertips to the stars. Inhale. Exhale. Reach left fingertips forward once again. Unthread that right arm. Come back to your warrior two arms right across the horizon. No more cycles of breath here. Feeling the energy and strength of the warrior. Embody that rhythmic warrior, heart-based warrior. Let hands once again come to the back of the chair. Lift that right heel up off the earth. So now both sets of toes are pointing forward. You might want to step this right foot off to the right a little bit. And just shift forward and back. So you're letting that right heel come down towards the earth and then lifting that heel back up again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pause for a moment with that heel down towards the earth. It doesn't have to touch the earth, but just the energy of that heel coming down towards the earth. Pause there. Maybe reach left fingertips to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left hand comes to the back of the chair. Use your abs to step the right foot forward. Let's go right to the other side. So now slide the left foot back. It doesn't have to go back super far. Let that left heel connect with the earth. So the left toes aren't pointing forward, they're pointing to the side. Right toes are shining towards the chair. So warrior two stance. Right heel in line with the middle of that back foot. You can stay right here. Go ahead, shine those left fingertips back behind you. You can stay right here. Go ahead and lift this right arm, warrior two. Maybe left forearm goes to the lower back, and you can do this with your right hand to the chair too. Maybe lift right fingertips towards the stars, arcing the body like a crescent moon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to your warrior two arms. So unthread that left arm, reach right fingertips forward. Feel the energy flow out from your heart, out from your fingertips. Feel the energy flow up from the center of the earth to the soles of your feet. Right out through the crown of your head. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let hands come to the back of the chair. Lift that back heel. So now both sets of toes are pointing forward. You might want to step that left foot off to the left a little bit. And then just rock forward and back so you feel a stretch in that left calf. Long line of energy from the left heel right off the crown of the head. And go ahead, pause with that left heel drawing down towards the earth. So you pause in that calf stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more standing downward facing dog before coming back to our seats. Walk your feet way back so that your shoulders are in line with your hips. And then let your head hang heavy, as long as that feels okay. Your feet are maybe either hip width distance apart or a little bit further than hip width distance apart. So your feet aren't together, they're stepped away from each other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, I love yoga. All right, use the lower abs, bend into your knees to walk your feet towards the back of the chair. And do a little dance around your chair. Go ahead, sit back in. A little closing meditation here. Hands on thighs, face down. Allow the eyes to gently close, feet rooted to the earth, spine ascending to the sun. Feeling the energy of our practice flowing through your body. Feeling focused, clear, diamond mind, laser beam focus. Calm, rhythmic, energized. And bring thumbs to glowing heart center. May all beings be happy and free. Namaste. Thank you.